It is a great honor to present to Dr. Moono the Distinguished Educator Award.
Wow. A prophet is not welcome in his home, right? We know that from the scriptures. And Frida will tell you I've been incredibly hard on her. And when she, yeah, right? There are brothers here throughout the day when several brothers talked about, I think we were two brothers who went to Hillcrest. I went to Linda Secondary School in Livingston. And I'll take a little bit more time since I flew in from Albany. So I'll use that time. I grew up, my parents are peasants. They were peasants. Honorable peasants. And, but they taught us the value of education, but more importantly, they taught us the value of honoring people, especially those at a lesser station than ourselves. We went without food several times. I remember going without food. And my mom saying to us, just go to bed, tomorrow will be better. And the value of education. So I am not a millionaire. I will never be a millionaire like some of my brothers are. But what I know is giving the value of education. And so I am every day I thank God that I'm a college president. Not the smartest person. I tell my vice presidents, my president's cabinet say they could run circles around me, but all I know is the value of education and what we can do through education. And when Dr. Frida, with all due respect, when she and I connected just through Julian, and I just don't even know how we got to know each other. I don't either. And I told her, I had a brief conversation with Dr. Ponga this evening. Dr. Frida said, come to Atlanta, come to this event. I said, I'm a skeptic. I have tried to work with different governments in Zambia and have been miserably unsuccessful. And I said, I have lost all hope. I'll tell you, my college, I went out, found a donor who gave $1 million to the college for scholarships. And I said, well, I was brazen. I said, part of this condition is I gotta have scholarship for Zambia because that's where I was born. And says, fine, we'll give scholarships 100% paid, 100%. Just get the students here, nothing else for their entire education. And I talked with some Zambian governments, and they said, well, I have a niece, I have a nephew, and I said, listen, I have nephews and nieces, hundreds of them, but the condition is they cannot be. We need to be above reproach, and the response was, well, Dr. Moono, then we are done. We can't talk about it. All right. So I was jaded. So Frida, I was jaded. You and I know that. We had this conversation. I told you that I'm just done. I am done. We have signed agreements with Indonesia, with India, with Italy. And my wife and I were in Italy. Just 2 weeks ago, we signed with India, and We'll be going to Indonesia, and I can't break through Zambia. So what I'm saying, long story, is that I came here just skeptical. Said I am done with Zambia. I'm done with Zambia, but I think the conversations today maybe convinced me otherwise. But shifting mindset, is that what it is? I don't know. Ndagatala, I'll speak in Tonga, ndabamudala, ndagatala. Ndagatala, Twagatala, yeah. So, but nonetheless, thank you for this honor. But, it's tough. Let me just be honest. Again, I'm taking more time than you want, but I'll use that. I'll tell you, it's tough to be a college president. It's tougher to be a black college president. It's tougher to be a Zambian college president. I think I'm the only Zambian college president in the United States of America. Gurimazu Vambi Nanyema, they tell me, this president Wanyema, those of you who don't understand Tonga, he's kind of pissed off. And they say, well, it's because he's African, he's pissed off, and then it's tough to be. But, at the end of the day, I believe in education, and I wouldn't be where I was because I just need, this award belongs to someone who has been with me for 40 years. We've been married for 35 years. We're college sweethearts for 40 years. I need to honor my wife, Kelly, I'll tell you that I met Kelly. Kelly and she's an incredible woman of faith. I'll tell you that. And I met her. I was a janitor. Believe I wasn't a college president. I was a janitor. I was cleaning bathrooms when we met. I was cleaning bathrooms. And she'll tell you that I was cleaning bathrooms. She comes from the other side of the rail tracks. Affluent, but she and I met in a missions class talking about Zambia, and I did the Zambian Tonga Boo thing, And it's been 40 years, and she's a person who deserves this honor, really, she has. So can you just, this year we're 35 years, she's the person who does, So I will conclude with this, Gambo, So Vatonga, we always honor the party, right? We honor, older folks, and probably my greatest honor, I have had the privilege of talking to presidents of countries. I can call most presidents of countries, but my greatest honor, I would say today, as I shared with my dad, who is 97 years old, just a few minutes ago, is I met Dr. Naomi King, and for me, that's the greatest honor, and thank you for everything you did for us. Thank you. Thank you. So with that, Ndarumba.